Online Video Games here, and as a gift I have received basically padding for my wrist. And what this means is now when I type, I can lay my wrist on this padding here. So I'll show you what I mean. So look, if I type, it's more comfortable to have your wrist on the padding than have it flat. Anyways, part of the keyboard broke off, the ends fell off, and this is a Dynex keyboard. It's an off brand keyboard, and it's cheaply made, so the end snapped off. So I lost basically the plastic wrist padding, which was hard, and as a gift I received this padding, which is extremely soft, and as you can see there's rubber on the back, and basically there's a soft fabric material on the front, and this I think was the sickest one they had, and the person who got this for me as a gift purchased this at Brand Smart. Anyways, I'm going to be replacing this keyboard because the bottom, I guess you could say the end of the keyboard, or the bottom of the keyboard, completely snapped off because it's cheaply made though. And even though I have the wrist padding for my wrist, I also have the padding for my wrist as well for the mouse. I'm going to be replacing the keyboard with an improved version, and let me show you guys what I mean. Give me 1 second here real quick, and then I'll show you guys what version we're replacing the keyboard with. Alright, we're replacing the keyboard with a Dynex version, which I also received as a gift, and the person who purchased this and got this for me as a gift paid I think $20 plus tax for it, so it was probably nearly $22 to purchase this keyboard. And what's the difference between this one and the other one? Well, this keyboard is slightly thinner, and the keys are smaller, so you don't have to use as much force to press down on 1, 2, or 3, because they're not as big as you would when you're using the other keyboard. So you could just basically slightly move your thumb. With the other keyboard you do press it down slightly more, so it should be quicker to type with this keyboard theoretically, because the buttons are easier to execute, because when you push down a button it activates the key on the keyboard faster, because the plastic is closer to the plastic covering the button is closer to the button than the plastic covering the button than the plastic on the other keyboard. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The plastic covering the button is closer to the button on this keyboard than the plastic covering the button on the other keyboard. So this is a lot thinner, and the other keyboard has thicker plastic, so this will be easier to type with. So this one's going to be a lot smaller too. So thanks for watching this fantastic video. This is a Dynex, a new $20 keyboard, and it's an upgrade over the old version because the keys are smaller and thinner. So thanks for watching this fantastic video, and I'll see you guys later.